Okay, let's be real. Everyone wants good grades, but who actually wants to spend hours studying? If you're like me and don't want to waste your life away in textbooks, you're in the right place. Today I'm going to be showing you some studying methods to ace your exams without overworking yourselves. Most of these methods are used by Harvard students, and I've gotten this from studies. So let's get on with the video. Method 1. Active recall. Active recall is basically when you read the information, close your book, you try to say what you learned aloud, and you write it down. This, in the studies, show that it helps way more because the information stays in your brain for longer, and your brain has to work to be able to retrieve the information like you do on a test. Tip 2. This one's called the 80 on 20, and I will show you why. Did you know that 80% of your grade comes from 20% of your material? This is called the Pareto principle, I think. I'm not sure. Instead of trying to learn everything, try to focus on the things that you think your teacher would actually put on or has said in a different tone or seems more important than all the rest of the information. Use past tests as examples of, say, they put a word in bold, then you will know on the new test that if they put a word in bold, it's important. Prioritize those, and boom, you save yourself endless time. Prioritize those, and boom, you just save yourself a huge amount of time instead of studying. Method 3, the Feynman technique. If you can't explain it simply, then you do not understand it well enough. So take a concept and try to explain it to yourself like you would explain to a 5-year-old. Some ways to do this is you can download this app. I think it's called... Anyways, I'll put it on the screen. You get to create your own little character, and you can ask it to explain it to you like you're a 5-year-old, and then you can kind of repeat it. Basically, you just explain it very simple, which on the test you can also explain it very simple, and you already have your answer ready for the test. Spaced repetition. Stop cramming everything until last minute. Instead of studying all at once, which would probably be very confusing for your brain because it has to pick up all these different informations, study. Choose one day of the week you study a certain thing, and then the next day you study a different thing, so space it out throughout the week. Studies show that revisiting your information over a long period of time makes you remember it better. Apps like Anki and Quizlet can help you do this. Tip 5. Study in short bursts, not long sessions. The brain can only focus for so long before it stops absorbing information. So this is called the Pomodoro technique, I believe, where you study for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. So this is probably what they should be doing in schools. Yeah, however your school does it, they should be doing it better. Schools should start doing that. This keeps your brain fresh and focused instead of zoning out for hours. Method 6. Even if your teacher does not allow cheat sheets, make a cheat sheet just for studying. When you force yourself to condense everything into one page, your brain forces you to organize it better. If you're allowed to use a cheat sheet, even better, use the cheat sheet that you made at home for studying. Tip 7. Sleep is the ultimate hack. And here's a fact. Pulling an all-nighter can actually make your memory worse. Your brain processes and stores information while you're sleeping, so you should probably go to sleep earlier on the night of a test. Also, guys, if you want to know how to study last minute, I could do a video on that because I know a lot of you guys probably watching this right before a test. So don't worry, next week or a week later, there will be a video on how to study right before a test. So yeah, you should probably sleep longer actually that night so you can have your brain memorize and store all that information overnight. Getting good grades doesn't mean you have to suffer. Just gotta do it right. Use these scientifically proven hacks, and that will help you study and get better grades. Be surprised on how much less effort you need. If it's helped, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. The next video will be how to study the night before a test, or how to ace a test. That is the max night. You get what I mean. And let me know in the comments which one you are going to try first. Bye! Just want someone who wants my company.